What's up, Bad Sniper? Back with you here again with some more Magic the Gathering Arena ranked gameplay. This week we're going to be doing some historic, trying out a couple of the new cards that were in the Ahamka remastered set. Specifically, we're going to be playing with Sphinx's Revelation as one of those cards. We're going to be trying out a little bit of blue-white control. Big fan of control, as a lot of you already. We're trying out Censor as well. Without, going too deep into it, let's just show you guys the deck that we're going to be running today. And here we go. It's going to be best of one. We're going to be playing blue-white control. We're going to be running 2 Opt, 2 Syncopate, 2 Baffling, and 1 Censor. Really good card. What makes this card so good is that cycling. That cycling for 1 blue means this card's never really useless. Fae of Wishes. As you guys know, I love Wish sideboards, so we're going to have a Wish board. There's 3 of those. 2 Search for the Azcanta, a Davin's Veto, Narset, Parter of Veils, Neutralize, Absorb, Sphinx's Revelation, Teferi, Master of Time, Hieroglyphic Illumination, Shatter the Sky, Settle the Wreckage. The Shatters would be better as Day of Judgment, Wrath of Gods, but I just don't have those yet. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, and then popping out the curve, we have 2 Shark Typhoon and 1 Dream Trawler. The land's pretty basic blue-white. We do not have the new blue-white lands that you can cycle from the set yet, as I haven't gotten to play too much of the sealed or draft in order to get a lot of the new cards. Used a lot of our wild cards towards the end. We also have 2 Blast Zones and 3 Field of Ruin to get rid of Blast Zone, just solid removal for artifacts and whatnot. Field of Ruin there to get rid of those pesky Field of Deads. So onto the sideboard. Changes. Quick. Sideboard, also known as the Wish board. We're going to be adding 1 Light of Hope. And adding... That Daxos looks pretty cool. Like totally blanking. There you go. 1 Heliod Intervention. I was like totally blanking on the name of the card. But in the sideboard we've got 1 Light of Hope, 1 Gravedigger's Cage, 1 Baffling End, 2 Aethergust, 2 Davin's Vetoes, 2 Mystical Dispute, 1 Deputy of Detention, Shatter the Sky, a Baneslayer Angel, Elspeth Conquers Death, a Commence the Endgame, a Heliod's Intervention, and we'll actually get a Mass Manipulation, so it's a solid one in the sports. So that being said, let's jump into some best of 1 historic games. Alright, here we go. Game number 1. We are on the play. We have a lot of lands, but we don't have much action. I think we keep this for the Censor. I'm not crazy about this hand. Teferi hopefully finds it some gas. I like being, nice and slow with these early games, even though we're playing best of 1, so maybe we shouldn't be. Use is so maybe Jun's Sacrifice would make sense. We're gonna just pass turn. We have the Censor possible. If nothing, Opt. Sure. Yeah. It's a solid solid counter option for us as it gets rid of his token as well. So he hasn't shown. Yes. Kind of our Lan OR vision, a huge deal. Next turn, he's got 4, maybe 5 mana. I think I'm okay with that. I think we could just go to Teferi here. Start filtering. He's not under much threat. We're also going to be able to get his Broham out here. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Next turn, we'll be able to untap 2 lands for the Syncopate. So we could Syncopate for 1 as well. Hang on, what I wanted to see. We also have Shatter the Sky as an option. Sure.
This used to be easier.
I mean, he's only got 3 power on the board, right? Yeah, I'm okay with just going Hero. I don't see what he could really have here. Some double trouble draw time. So he's got 5 mana available, possibly 6 if he plays a land. We can Syncopate for 1. We also have a Shatter the Sky available to wipe his board. Only swinging 3. So he can't kill either of my walkers. Sure.
I won't let you win.
Definitely prefer the Ardenvale right now.
You know what? I'm not done.
Alright, so we have some options here. I think we Shatter the Sky, and then on the end step we're gonna untap 2 lands so we can Syncopate for 3 as well. He could have Coco here, but Coco doesn't do anything as... Oh yeah, no, he could Coco now. That's probably the play, I would assume, but I can counter that with a Syncopate for 1. Yep, there's Collective Company. We're gonna Syncopate that. Another really powerful card just came back with the remastered set. Collected Company. Because they don't know what it does, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You can put 2 creature cards with converted mana cost 3 or less onto the battlefield. Why'd you turn it up twice? Cards. Untap 2, which can let us Shark Typhoon if we need to. We can also always add 2 more to a Sphinx's Revelation. Not entirely sure what we're playing. this point, he actually can't stop me from popping Teferi.
Hold that thought.
So the question becomes, just protect our other Teferi for one turn. If he tries to do anything to our Teferi in response, we can pop his -10. Taken multiple turns after either way. Strider is fine. I got 2 creatures that can swing. Alright, so he sends them both at Teferi, which we can actually block both. 2. Take a 6/6 Shark Typhoon token. And that's GG's. Game number 2, we have double island blast zone. I actually think this is fine despite no white because of the search. Being on the play. Search should help us get those lands. Knight is not an ideal card to see. We do have to Shatter the Sky though. Sphinx's Revelation can help us gain some life for some cards later on. Do you need to hit our line? Oh, the double white is very important for that Shatter the Sky. So next turn he could spend this to make it a 4, so we actually do need to do this.
Just the trick for this.
That's a big ass whip. It's unfortunate. Slightly less unfortunate as now we can Shatter the Sky and prefer one of them. I think Narset does much here. Take that. You do lose Narset for nothing, but we get a 4 for 1 there. Graveyard, we have 2 lines in hand already. We need to start drawing some gas. Get the Blast Zone out there. We can draw 2, gain 2 whenever. And GG's, I guess. 2 wins, 2 games. Pretty good start. Alright. Interesting. I'm gonna mulligan those. Because they both come into play. Apt. This one's actually better. So the search. This is fun. We have the lens turn. 2 counter spells online now. We do need to start getting lands with our search. Syncopate that. So this feels like feathers from like back in the day. We got a pretty good advantage here. Yes.
I'm known for my excellent timing. Let's skip to the good part.
Shot.
That was uncalled for. You're not going to win this.
We don't need to be able to land pretty.
No time for a break.
Alright. So we bring the Fae of Wishes blocker in. I know he's definitely got a couple of pump spells and whatnot. We do have the Syncopate available for more mana than he's got. I feel like we're in a pretty solid spot here. I'm using a shock on. Target creature gains protection, color of your choice. Sure. Okay. You still need to pump it again. Sure.
Let me know if you're up for round two.
I do need a like a field or something. That works fine. Three. If he plays something, we counter it. If he doesn't play anything, we sunk in. Got 2 mana available. So... shit.
Let's make this quick.
Sure. Alrighty. So his Hallow Blade cannot kill Teferi, as is. He does have pumps in there, that's like the whole point of the deck, right? But Feather of the Redeemed, whenever it gets an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature you control, exile that card instead of putting it into the graveyard. If you turn it to your hand at the beginning of the next instant. So yeah, this is exactly what I thought it was. One of those old school Feather decks. Get 2 cards in hand.
Slow down.
We are going to need to get rid of Feather. Unless he has one of those 1-mana protection spells. He does. Sure. Counter spell off of this. Need a board wipe. He does have to target me with a bolt. No, he doesn't.
This used to be easier.
3 at me, 3 at Teferi. Right. This one's tough. Narset would let me dig harder to try and find a sweeper. I think that's the play.
Back's gonna hurt tomorrow.
And again, he's gonna have to send one of them at Narset.
The focused and disciplined encounter. Meditate and prepare.
Let's keep digging. On the bottom. So we're gonna have 2 mana available after digging one more time. Not ideal. We pass, we do that on his turn. Gonna have to send 3 at us. Sure. Right. We go. Might have to stop it on our upkeep too. Shadow this guy. So, Hallowblade can get indestructible. You will get rid of the other 2.
I must train harder.
Last Sun actually works. Gonna have to discard a card. Sure. Sure. If a 1 blast zone charge on, so now it has 2. Worst possible top deck. Too many lands right here. So he's gonna have to discard a card. Okay. not sure why he attacked there. What could he possibly have? I'm not targeting you. Why would you do that?
I know 88 will hone your prowess.
GG's. I'm not sure why he did that at the end, but beat the feather. Here we go. Playing against Federico. Double search is a little awkward, but I think if I mulligan this and it was just this hand with one search instead, I probably keep it. Playing best of one, so strong likelihood that the Shatter the Sky will be useful. Play aggro best of one. Getting our line drops is nice here. We'll opt or we'll counters. Sure. See what they want to do. It's fine. That's fine. Rid of both of his chip damage. Let's see what he goes with. He's got another one. And another one. Sure. Actually beautiful for us as we haven't got it time. Play Hollow tapped. Starts with good damage to a creature. You may have it. Okay, that's fine. That actually doesn't think us. That's great. Okay. Let's see. At this point, we're gonna counter everything. Our life build. He's running out of cards. And he doesn't seem like a very fast set. He's down to one card in him. And it is another mage, so that's perfect. That's fine. See if we can find anything. No. Cannot. So we're gonna take whatever he's got this turn. Just two. Another skull. Our set's fine.
There are so many mysteries. Keep an open mind.
This prevents him from swinging with all of them. Yeah, I'm still fine with that. I want to be able to get another Narset trigger off. And him getting two basic. So Narset dies. Probably. I don't think I care about her. He goes for Teferi. It's just gonna go for me. That's fine. Take one. Try and filter for some gas.
Right on schedule. Hold that thought.
Okay. He gets to do whatever he wants with this turn. He's got a draw spell. But I think that's fine.
I shall miss
Getting
you,
my Teferi
company.
higher. He doesn't have a draw spell. Okay. So yeah, that's just beautiful. So powerful. Here we go.
Hurry.
Alright. We're in a pretty solid spot to protect our planeswalker. Able to untap 2 here. Alright. Probably gonna have to tuck that Spitfire with our Master of Time, right? Actually, no, we're not. We can just nation. At me. 5 at me. Beautiful. Alright, so. Lock that. Right. Pretty sure that's game, right? Should have done that first in case we draw another one. Not matter. Shark. GG's. Troll gets there. Alright, we're gonna do one more game. Alright, here we go. Like another blue. We have the turn 2 David Vito. And more else. Doesn't look like that's gonna matter. Put the mana up just in case. We'll stop like a Coco. Steel Leaf Champion. Playing against L. Looks like an elf. Yeah. This turn we have either Syncopate or Illumination. I swing one, I guess, expecting Settle the Wreckage. Shaman. I don't expect there to be main board ways to get rid of that. Looks like we're just gonna swing. I go down to 6. Got 4 mana available.
Those who cannot meditate and prepare.
See, Settle the Wreckage is rough. It's around that. Maybe we put a second counter on the blast zone instead. Oh, awesome. Eh.
I won't forget our time together.
Probably get a Coco in his hand. Alright. Last zone, get rid of his 2-drops, which would be the Visionary, the Shaman, and the Hydra. We also lose our Baffling End, which gives him 3/3. But, I mean, considering the 3 cards I just got rid of, I'll take that. Effect. Syncopate that. Can't syncopate that. Yes. I need to take that because I need my counter spell up. Yeah, that's fine. see what we got. Obviously, did settle this. I would like to be able to as Kanta this turn. Probably gonna have to absorb something here. It's fine. Absorb that, gain the life.
If you wish to surrender now, I will hone your prowess.
Alright. So, pass turn. We can as Kanta on his end step. Probably no matter what. I mean, technically, I could go. Take 4 for Narset takes.
This was overwhelming.
If we're gonna have 2 shots to find. There she is. Punish out of the step. See if that was enough to weather the storm. He does get another Steel Leaf down and an Archdruid down rather quickly. He might win this turn, find out. Obviously I have to block the Archdruid. Steel Leaf's gonna hit me for 6, I get a 1. You can Sphinx's Revelation for 5. Hey, we get that big win. Hold out with those shatters. Big play from the Azcanta. So, after those games, definitely enjoyed playing with the deck. It was nice playing the old Teferi Hero of Dominaria again. I don't even think I got to play the Dream Trawler or the Sphinx's Revelation. I would have played it in that last game against the Elves on the turn that they surrendered, but it was a fun deck to play with. Baffling End was better than I expected to be. I never really played with Baffling End when it was legal, and I always was like, why is it so good? Felt weird. It felt weird, like, given the opportunity for a 3/3. But I always forget that it actually exiles the card. It does not exile until Baffling End gets taken care of. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We'll be back next week. I think next week we're going to either be doing a Pokemon Go or a Pokemon Sword and Shield video instead of another Magic one, but we'll see what decks that we can come up with in that time, as we're getting a little bit low on wild cards. As you guys can see, 0 rare wild cards left, which is again the reason we had Shatter the Skies and not Wrath of Gods for Day of Judgments. Yeah, Wrath of Gods from the get remastered. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys liked or disliked about the video so we can fix them in the future and improve upon the content. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Peace.